Okay, so when we're looking at some of the more complicated indices questions like this, what has to happen is we have to use more than one rule at once here. So this is kind of starting to combine the rules to get questions that are a wee bit longer. So if we look at this first one here, where we've got x to the power of 5 times x to the power of 4 over x to the power of 3. The first thing I would always say to you is to tidy up the numerators and denominators, so make them more straightforward. So in this case, if we've got x to the power of 5 times x to the power of 4, you're multiplying, so we add the exponents and we get x to the power of 9. So that part becomes x to the power of 9. And then that's divided by x cubed. So what will happen there then is now we're using the second rule of indices, where when we divide we take away the powers, we take away the exponents. So we're doing 9 take away 3 and we get the answer x equals 6. So we're just applying more than one rule, but doing it one step at a time. So similarly with the next one then, what we would have is, to begin with, what we would want to do is we would want to tidy up the numerator. So y to the power of 9 times y to the power of negative 3. We would add our powers, so 9 plus minus 3, but that's obviously 9 take away 3, so that would be y to the power of 6. And in our denominator, we've got y cubed times y squared, so 3 add 2 is 5. So we would have y to the power of 5. And then from there, we can tidy that up in the same way as here. We did 9 divided by 3. Here we're going to have 9 take away 3, sorry. Here we're going to have 6 take away 5, which would give you y to the power of 1. And you can leave it as y to the power of 1, or you can just write it as y. They're going to be the same answer. Now, with this last one here, this final example, you would normally be told to do the powers, but we've also got this bracket, so we're going to tidy up the bracket first, and then we're going to do this power 4 part here at the very end. So we're going to leave the power 4 part to the end, and what we're going to do is deal with the stuff in the bracket at the moment. Okay, so in the same way as we've done the first two examples, if we tidy up the numerator first of all, that's going to give us x to the power of 8 over x to the power of 4. But not forgetting, we've still got to do that to the power of 4 at the very end once we're tidying it up. Then x to the power of 8 divided by x to the power of 4. Well, we're doing 8 take away 4, which will give me x to the power of 4. We're still going to have to raise that to the power of 4. Now we're using the next indice rule, where we do 4 times 4, remember. So this will give us x to the power of 16. So hopefully that helps you do the next few questions, but if not, let me know and I will make you up another wee video.